So I wanted to take the time to tell you a little story that I think is probably one of the best stories to illustrate success in any industry, in any venture, but especially to the one that we're a part of today. So this goes out to all of you who are taking a look at Kivana, taking a look at partnering with this company, your own business. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. People want to help you reach your goals and hit the top. But this vehicle called Kivana for your own personal health and financial freedom. That's right. A company that's sharing products that are going to make you healthy, products that are absolutely natural and proven by science, and an opportunity to share them with other people so that they can have those same health benefits and you can make money and they can make money by simply partnering with the company and being the advertising for that company. So the story I want to share with you, which really hits home, especially now, I'm having a lot of aha moments. I'm finally back into a building mode in the industry. I just had a gentleman call me who's joined the team. He's a little discouraged. And people get discouraged in this type of business. Things just don't happen like this. They don't happen like that on purpose. Wouldn't it be weird if everyone who joined a business was successful? Of course, it'd be strange. But you know what? Most people fail because most people are just right around the corner from success, just right around the corner. It's called 3 Feet from Gold from the book Think and Grow Rich. And they just quit too soon. Oh, I had it, I was there, and I just missed it. I had a chance to be something, to do something, and most people quit too soon. Well, I understand that. I know that. I've seen it too many times. I've seen people give up on their dreams, give up on their goals. And I want to illustrate a story for you that I keep in the back of my mind at all times. And it's the reason why I have been successful. It's the reason why I am successful. It's the reason why I'm going to continue to be successful in life and in business and whatever I put my mind to. It doesn't matter if it's a fitness plan to get in shape, if it's a business to become successful, relationships, emotional stability, mental strength, whatever it is, I'm going to keep persevering. I'm going to keep what they call sowing the seed. So the story I'm sharing with you today was beautifully illustrated by a gentleman by the name of Jim Rohn, R-O-H-N. The late, great Jim Rohn. He just passed away a couple of years ago. He was a great audiobook mentor to me. I had the honor and privilege to see him 3 times before he passed away. And man, was that man incredible. I mean, absolutely incredible. But all the information that Jim Rohn learned at one time was from someone else. So as I share this with you, I'm just doing my best job to illustrate a really cool story that may or may not help you in your life or in your business. The story of the sower and the seed. The farmer goes out to the field. And when the farmer goes out to the field, he starts sowing some seeds. So he's got that bag full of seeds. He reaches in the bag and he starts sowing the seeds. And you know what? Some of that seed falls on the path. And obviously the birds quickly pick it up and take off with the seed. So that seed never develops. Liken that to this. You bring a friend to a meeting. The person sees the meeting, just simply is not interested. The next meeting is 2 days later, 48 hours later. Let's say you brought your friend Joe to a Tuesday night meeting. Tuesday, he said, yeah, I'd really like to get involved. Well, the next meeting, Joe, is Thursday. We're going to have a meeting at the same place. Come back so you can hear it again. This business is all about coming back. And Joe says, I get it, I got it. And then all of a sudden, by the time Thursday rolls around, Joe gets a call from his buddies to go to the bar and grab a few beers. The birds got him. The birds came in and scooped up Joe. Now, what do? Do you call Joe and track him down and what they call follow-up? I don't believe in follow-up. I think follow-up is one of the biggest wastes of time in this industry. Your time is valuable. Follow-up, why? Joe's the type of guy who said he was going to do something, and then Thursday rolled around, a couple beers got in his face, and his friends wanted to hang out, and Joe wasn't serious about it. Don't leave the field. You're the farmer. You still got a bag of seed. You got to keep going to sow your seed. If you put the bag down and you leave the field to go chase down Joe, you're missing out on what this business is all about. So my advice, forget follow-up. Go talk to somebody else. You gave Joe a chance. You love him. He's still your friend. And a couple of years from now when you're doing really well with the business, give Joe a call and let him know on what he missed out on. But don't leave the field. So the farmer still has the seed and he goes back out. Now he throws some seed out there and some of that seed falls where the rocks are. There's not much soil there. Well, plants grow quickly, but soon the sun will dry them up. So there's not enough soil, and the plants die. Simple as that. Well, how do we liken that in network marketing? Well, let's talk about Joe. Let's imagine there's a different scenario, a different situation. Joe comes to the meeting on Tuesday night, and Joe's excited. Oh, my God, I'm going to change my life with this business. These products are incredible, and I want to lose weight, and I want to keep it off for the rest of my life. and I believe in this Dr. Lowe and this Dr. Lehman, and all the things that were talked about in the presentation just sounded so good and so real and so right. I'm at the perfect place at the perfect time. Now you're excited because Joe's excited. Joe said he's going to come back Thursday. Joe comes back Thursday, and Joe brings 3 of his friends with him, and Joe is excited about changing his life. And he starts to grow really, really quickly. But you know what? He wasn't rooted in this, and when a couple people turned him down, he faced rejection here and there, and his friend said he was stupid, his other friend said he was in a pyramid and those things are illegal. Joe got excited real quick and built up real quick, but then Joe couldn't handle it, and Joe ends up withering away and dying. So what do? Do you go chase Joe again? No. Let Joe go. It's up to Joe to take care of his life and his financial future. You just do what? Grab your bag of seed, keep sowing your seed, keep throwing it. Grab some more seed, keep sowing your seed. Well, you know what? The farmer keeps sowing his seed, and it ends up growing in a place where there's too many weeds. And let's say there's thorns. Let's say there's things that are poking at it. So the weeds grow up around this good seed, but you know what? When those thorns keep poking at it, Joe's not tough enough. Let's say he gets in the business. He comes back Thursday, starting to build a business, and he's growing, and he's with the company for a month and for 2 months, and he's doing well. He's making a few $100, maybe even $1,000. And he's going, and he's going, and he's going. But something stops him. Something stops him. Maybe he says, I've been doing this for 3 months, and I'm only making $1,000 extra a month. This doesn't make sense. I should be making so much more than this. I've been working so hard on this business. Why am I not making more money with this Kivana thing? Well, guys, Kivana's not a pyramid. Kivana is not illegal. Kivana is good. It's got great products, great owners, great doctors and scientists behind this. This is a real deal. This isn't one of those get-rich-quick things or these hype programs. This is a real company, an ethical company with integrity, real leadership with integrity and ethics and morals, all the things that I would hope you'd want to surround yourself with. This isn't the type of business where in the 3rd month you're going to be making $10,000, $20,000 a month. Are there people that will do that? Yes, there are. Does it happen for everybody? No, absolutely not. You have to stay the course. So Joe ends up leaving the business because those thorns just kept poking at him. His friends saying, you wasted so much time, Joe, you're so stupid. My first year in network marketing, I hardly made any money. The next year, I had 500 people in my organization. I wasn't hardly making $1,000 a month. My first 2 years in network marketing with my first 2 companies because the first one went out of business, and I still wasn't successful. And then I found I took a break from the industry in 2004. I joined back up in 2005 with the same company I was with. I kind of re-engaged myself, and then I was ready. I put my head down. I learned what I needed to learn, did what I had to do to build the business I had to build, but it took me that schooling in the beginning to really get this and understand this. Well, let me tell you the best part of the story is if you share a good idea long enough, eventually it'll fall on good ears. Farmer goes back out and he can't stop sowing seed. He's got to feed people. He's got to get the harvest going. And eventually he sows the seed and it ends up on fertile ground. It grows on the perfect ground. And the plants grow and they grow tall. And the farmer has a harvest with these plants, and that's where the farmer makes his money. He loses out on a lot of seed that don't grow. But eventually, if you share a good idea long enough, if you have something good, you share it long enough, it falls on soil fertile ground. And that's what you're looking for in this industry. Now here's the kicker. You they put the seeds out there and you see it starts to grow and there's no weeds and there's no thorns and it's not withering away and dying, and all of a sudden these plants are huge and you look at it and you're like, wow, this is great. This is what I was here for. Most people don't stick around long enough, remember? Just around the corner from success. Most people don't stick around long enough to experience it. And that some of the plant is going to grow 30%. Some of the plant is going to grow 60%. Some of those plants are going to grow 100%. Its potential, it's going to reach its potential. In this industry, eventually, I guarantee you one thing. I can't promise you you're going to make any money with your particular company or this company, Kivana. I guarantee you one thing. Eventually, if you share a good idea long enough, it will fall on fertile ground, fertile ears, ready to take advantage of it. And when that happens, you can't make the 30% grow any more than 30. That's what they were going to do. You can't make the 60 get any bigger, and you can't make the 100% get any bigger. But if you find just 2 good people, you're set. Hope this helps you. Keep it under 10 minutes. God bless. See you soon.